On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the stick.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Right there. You gotta talk, bro. Don't put your mouth on it. How you spread germs.
This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring.
Touch yourself, bro. Move your hands.
And the score
Keep your hands down, bro. Be free. You don't have to touch yourself all the time.
The kickoff team out there getting set. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
He's making plays right there.
Wrap up from the junior. And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball game, they tend to turn into bigger runs. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
He's playing with fire on him.
Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
There's an offense having success on a run play like that early in the game. Just all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens. Everything is at your disposal.
Spill.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
It's 4. Oh my God, it's good run. Stop. My tattoo gonna come off.
The Tigers are on the move.
Why you took that, JJ?
To throw, it's Cook. Throws to the line.
That's a great throw.
Just masterful working that
great throw.
Sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch
Why are you doing that?
Football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
Ooh.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They get to the line quickly. Off play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range.
That's what that's crazy.
To convert this 3rd and short. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch.
You don't want to hear that tonight.
Wow, what a big play by by that defender. And how about the hit stick tackle? Woo! That ball carrier is going to remember that.
I like this. I like this.
4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Good play.
Finds him out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make and kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6s.
Back to throw. It's Cook. Gets it out quickly. Can't quite cross the plane.
Terrible by me.
But they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the
terrible defense by me.
Got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
No.
He's going to bring it out from deep. They drag him down
Right
to
here.
22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone.
It was 9:30. It's 9-3-0.
Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got...
He's taking the shot. Makes the catch on the left.
Stay up.
A spender, and he's loose. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup.
You trust him?
A first down.
We trust our QB on the road.
When you're playing zone coverage,
We trust our QB on the road.
You're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you get a little more help on the outside.
I ain't trying to throw that, man.
Right there, but it falls incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. Quarterback at this guy's caliber, missing a guy who
They want to just keep throwing it.
He throw it right in front. Roll it.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Fafita.
Ooh.
Goes out of the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. Timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
The Wildcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
Watching.
He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And as is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground.
Whoa.
Take the lead going into the half.
It ain't time.
Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 79 yards on the drive and
great
finish the
drive
deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away.
He didn't bite you. He bit you.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down
Yeah.
to 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
What? So he need a whooping? All right, go get him.
Running out of time here in the
Go
first
get him.
half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He wants to go deep.
Oh my
And it
freaking
slips through his
goodness.
fingers incomplete. That
It's
would
a
have been
us.
a huge game if he could have held
Good.
on.
That's good.
Well,
Hold
on
it in the
defense,
pot.
they know that this offense is going
You
to try
gotta
and take
pick
shots.
them.
They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these
gotta
types
pick
of
them.
plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage.
That's how
And
you
he's
do it.
dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's how you play football.
Missouri will put
Let's
a foot
finish
to it to
this.
start us in the second
Let's
half.
finish this game. Let's finish this game. Let's make plays down the stretch.
Going for the return.
Well,
He was hoping for
I
something
need
a
one
little
more
more
block.
dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Come on, finish this.
Arizona has it back.
Finish
The
this.
offense coming out to bear down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just
Get the block. Good job.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
as a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back to your offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
One of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to
Eight,
use
bro.
his speed
That's
and try to
46.
take the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, and a nice job quickly getting the ball out. These bubble screens got to come out fast and got to come out to your playmakers who you can throw it to. Trust them.
I love these
Make the
guys,
right
too.
read. Get the ball upfield.
These guys, they're different.
Lining up with a PAT. Back to pass. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. from inside his own 15, looking for room. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25.
I don't know why I called it.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field.
I'm gaming right now.
On the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
Where he got?
Find out a lot about this quarterback right here too.
And he gets downfield for the big catch. Running wide
bro.
down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found daylight, it was Katie on the door, baby.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Yeah, probably sleep.
20 to the 21, and
They'll play anymore. They'll play anymore.
And now the offense
I'm playing right now. I'm just screaming right now.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll come out throwing on first down. He fires to
You got to be using leg. You got to be using leg, okay? You got to be using leg. Touchdown. Wildcat.
They couldn't bring him down.
Not the one you know. Not the one you know.
He has been
the boy, the Wildcats out west. The Wildcats out west different, baby.
Instrument rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no
that quarterback they got Noah Fafita, whatever his name is, he like that.
Understanding what he's seeing and just destroying this defense.
Ooh. Nah, I'm playing the old. I'm just saying, these boys like
it in the end zone. It's Johnson rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone.
If I had known, I wouldn't even be he's gonna be on the road. We'll be playing. Yeah. What am I doing? You don't do that. You know what? Coach told you what? Talking to my team.
Touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself.
Helmet coming. That helmet coming. Intercepted again on the Wildcat. Oh, Milano.
Interception of the day. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge.
Let's get him the ball. Hit that edge.
And he's almost to that first down marker there.
That's tough.
Short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Touchdown, Arizona. And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep
hey, you see how I got them boy looking, King?
They are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of it.
Key players.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
You see Nolan Smith come out that edge, but he hit Dontrell so hard in the end zone. He got hurt.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field.
He's just a player. He a recruit. He looked at when I first got there.
And the quarterback is snowed under. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Oh, you talking about defense? I think.
Back to throw. It's Cook. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football.
He got tired at the end.
Getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
I gotta look. I don't know who the player was, but I got to see.
Got his man on the right.
The play. I know what you're talking about. I caught it on the left side.
Look,
I
that
can't
was a
remember who it
touchdown.
was.
That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting.
Off he goes.
He
Oh,
got
that
tired.
defense in
I'll finish
chase
school.
mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Tigers
Yeah, he
are
did.
marching down the
He
field.
did, yeah.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the
He
entire
tried us. Well, real
Another
quick, buddy.
interception.
We're
That's
going
his
to quit, bro.
4th of the day.
Going to quit.
Didn't get a ton on the
There's no point
return,
of
but they
playing no
got it
more.
inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Say what?
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's
Yeah.
back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions.
You might well
He's
quit,
got to
bro.
find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football.
Oh, my God.
Maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last
I knew what he was going to run.
That last play.
That's why he waited the first time. Because he's trying to play with my mind.
This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
The incompletion leads to
Yeah,
second
that's what I
and 10.
thought.
The handoff keeps working on that clock. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
I can't put my faith in the kicker on that.
Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make
I got to
sure
go at
the
him. Let me see something. Okay, let's go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Coming after it.
Oh.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete.
Oh, crazy, man.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages.
Fires deep.
What is wrong with him?
And that is his 5th
What is wrong with him?
interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
It's a nightmare he is not waking up from.
The interception drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. From his end zone, he'll go up top.
You gotta be kidding me, Kate. I'm talking to you in this game.
Arizona right back to the line.
When he said I dropped him fair wide.
Late in the game with this kind of lead, they're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Sweet.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Hit hard just as
hey, yeah, let's do that, Kate. Let's do that.
Couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah. Let's get Nick and who you talking about? The kids? Everybody. Yeah, let's get Nick and Tree from the same space. I want to see how they act. I want to see how they act. They probably act different. I'm going to talk trash over the mic.
Great move there.
I killed down to her 2 times, okay.
Hey, you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. Turn and hand the ball off to a running back. It's a good recipe.
I hit a double move on him.
It makes every
on one of them plays.
turn, hand the football off.
I got to go back and look at that game. I know what play you talking about, too. I don't know who it was.
They've got it at the 37.
As soon as I see him, I'm going to tell you. I know my guys.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
He fought. He got lucky. A couple of plays. Like that touchdown he threw, dog. That just had me so hot.
Creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense.
It threw me off. I was ready to celebrate.
And make this life hard on this running back.
Quarterback checking off.
I like this right.
Some early movement on the offensive line, and
I should have killed him.
So the decision has been made, and the coach
I got the stream up, bro. I want you to see this play. Look.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
I just feel like this is gonna be over, okay?
Motion from the offense.
Yeah. I just feel like that's going to be over.
Looking downfield, it's Fafita.
Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh, yeah.
Buys a little time.
Oh, I big fumble.
Way behind the line. Oh, look what I found.
They want
The
over.
offense keeps
Hey, look.
And those are
You
so
want more?
frustrating. You're a defense and you swarm to the football,
Oh,
you stick
God,
the quarterback,
man.
and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again.
Stop
And you
yelling.
don't get it. Still a good
Yeah,
stick,
that's
still a good
sweet.
physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
off the play fake. Going for the big play.
What a catch.
Ball is hauled in inside the
What a catch, Kate.
Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock.
I don't know. It might be. You want to drink it?
Just keep going at
You
it.
want it?
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the
I know he mad at me.
attack
I'm
and
gonna try
make big
that.
plays like they have all game long.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to
We're
knock
gonna
it
try
away
him.
and deny the score. Arizona in a hurry.
We're going to try him, Kate.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
You got to catch
His
that.
fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he
You
could
got
have
to open
squeezed
it, too?
They were on the
This
move,
is
but
everything.
two straight incompletions
Everything,
had them
dog.
staring at 3rd and 10.
There you go, man.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Another incompletion on 3rd
Who,
down.
the police one?
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried
Which
about
one?
early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a
About
great
6
day.
foot.
They already
Let's
have a
put Mariah
comfortable
on.
lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's all
There he
bottled up,
fumbled.
and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks like the
Dude,
offense was able to recover it.
California
And
tree,
that
man.
decision will be
That's a
questioned
tree.
for a
That's a
while.
tree.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to
Yep.
running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands
Nah,
on
I'm
the
saying
ball as well.
tall.
They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Shakes off the defender. At the 40, there he goes. Dismisses another dude. Touchdown,
Stupid,
Missouri.
bro.
He shed tackles
Grip the
right
ground.
and left and housed it.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight. Continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
That's what you talking about.
Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight.
Grip the
Push
ground.
the ball down the field, make plays.
He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point
Andy
lead.
Reese.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Really disciplined job by the coverage
Yep.
unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I love cereal. Like cereal?
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard
Hey,
line.
dude, came out flapping.
He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming.
He's not protecting our guy.
Goes down at the 11-yard line.
It's all right, this game over here. I'll be doing 3 rounds this day when I just play.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job.
You alright, Drizzle? You had fun yesterday? At the party? You didn't? Why? Good luck.
I get no place.
You being selfish. I got to pick Vanderbilt. I was in 3. That's my team. I dominated this team.
What a policy.
You ever see me play with Vanderbilt? You never see me play with Vanderbilt. I dominate with them boys. You finna see. And then always be against teams like this. We dominate. Okay, you can't do the hard.
Welcome to Athens, Georgia, Sanford Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in
The
what ought
hardest
to be an
game of the day, I feel like.
old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
So, you did it against Alabama. Oh, he lost the bitch. Oh, it is right here. Hey, I got to keep Vandy, though. All my random choice. That's a win for us.
Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. Today, we have one of those games that tests your top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Still don't know what to do. Still don't know what to do.
And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. Looks like he's going to try to return it.
Hey, he broke early, okay?
Slips through the line. He's got it out. And there he goes.
I'm about to got some juice.
One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world.
That is wrong. He's close, but it's wrong.
Barely able to keep him from scoring. Line gets set.
That's bad, though, for real.
DB's locked up tight on the receiver. They'll run it. It's Henderson.
Oh, that's how you feel that hole, but we got to make a play.
They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the catch and run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I got a film that we played.
In the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown, the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time coming plays into the end zone.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
For the kick after that touchdown drive.
I don't know why. You're crazy.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I might do that for real. Might do that again,
with a fresh set of downs.
I'm man risking it, ain't it, Dave?
To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Offense gets set for second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wide
route tree here. You think I'm a duck?
And he almost
You think I'm a duck?
everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Commodores
Hey,
want to
ducks
create
out
the
there.
tempo. Quarterback will audible. Looking to move it through the air. The throw to the outside is complete.
We the SEC. We're not that Big Ten trash.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not
We're
just
not that Big Ten trash.
You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
There you go. We like what he is. We like what he is.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down.
Got it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well,
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Wide out in motion.
we good. We good. Good.
He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Alexander. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. Did a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go with a direct snap. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing.
Got some room.
Touchdown, Dorn.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Huh?
Well, that didn't necessarily go as
Jojo,
planned, but
Uncle
it
Boo
was
wants
most
you.
effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
You better get out now, go home.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off.
You got lucky. You got lucky. I know that. JJ. Come on.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the left. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain.
I know what play those you're talking about. He went out of bounds
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the back. Got room at the 35.
You kidding me?
He'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker.
Get down. Do it right.
Big time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Listen.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying.
It's got something 30 minutes to blow up. Yeah. It hurts.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Montreal. I ain't drop no pick. Montreal, listen. Put it together. You know how to do it.
Here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're working that left side. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He turns that loose down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Sends it downfield.
Ah, bad. Oh.
Intercepted.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed at the back end. They're able to come away with the best.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. And What moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure they get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
Pirouette, he's got room. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
I'm sure every time I win, though, you say I'm cheating, even when it was on 50. So what's my? I can't win for losing.
From the 27, first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
That's caught. It's Henderson.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
You can use it. Just like that pass you made to the receiver. You use it there. You use it there. That pass you almost caught on the sideline in the red zone. In the red zone, you use it there.
And they're going.
We are here in Ohio State, right? That's where we at.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a
I'm
different
trying to get on. I'm still playing. Cause I'm giving you time.
Say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for
it
in that situation.
Playing a dude, bro. Fight.
Johnson wants to throw it.
Oh, yeah. Get loose.
He's going to run it.
They
make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Commodores are in the hurry up.
Stop being a hater. Stop being a hater.
First down. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Can you hear that?
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
That's good pressure.
Too much heat that time,
That's
and
good
they
pressure.
knock him down at the 31. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before
We can fit that. We can fit that.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. That developed and took time, and they were pursuing, and they weren't able to get him initially. So you got dudes huffing and puffing and sucking wind, and this offense all of a sudden down close to your goal line. You might want to consider subbing some fresh bodies out on the field.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback checking the play. Wants to go up top. Going for 6.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong person.
The ball is picked off.
I'm good.
He gets the pick, but not the pick 6 as they're able to run
threw it
out
to
of
the
bounds
wrong
and
guy.
limit the damage to wrap up the half.
9:30, bro. Telling JoJo.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. inside the 10. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Right, 2 years ago. Nobody will take your hands off the thing.
Those 2 first-half turnovers are really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing hungry right now.
Get out of there.
You know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here like
you got
first drive and second.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. Direct snap. Shakes off the tackle. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting with that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're
in the bathroom. You know how to do it.
Run. This offense
go in the bathroom.
Run physicality. Now it opens up everything else.
He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
No.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Yeah. That
Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with a minute and a half to go.
got the song in the game,
there, they don't get the snap off in time. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag.
Come on. House.
As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young. The Bosa's Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming in.
right now, bro.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Bro, just chill, bro.
They'll come to the line at the 42.
Just chill, bro.
3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take
You gotta be kidding me.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
Going room. We're going in. Probably jump.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going back to the well.
What a throw. What a freaking throw. Diego. Fabio.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Going up top on 1st down.
Good job, Diego. Good strength.
Well, the defense dialed up.
Don't put your clothes on.
He was going to get hit, but he also knew he was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. Got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked.
Go get some more underwear in the room. Go get some more. Hurry up.
Using his legs, it's Alexander.
That's how you run that ball, bro.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
One of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established.
You can get to the
They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Skips away from pressure. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And no problem on that extra point. And we have a ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wide receiver shows motion. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Makes the grab on the left. Puts one in the spin cycle. And he's knocked down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
They keep attacking through the air. Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium.
Get out of Ohio right here. Let's get out of Ohio.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise, you can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dillon. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Caught, close to the marker, it's Skinner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Go. What's it? You got done trail? You got done trail on here?
Here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up.
We're trying to get out of Ohio.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third down.
We're trying to get out of Ohio.
Do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
All right, look. Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
We'll take the time
They
out.
get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play.
Get down. Get.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. To the air, it's Pavia. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
He took a sack this game.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulder.
It's going to be hard in here to kick
to
this.
save them with his foot.
It's going to be hard in here to
Timeout
kick
is
this.
called with just 2 seconds left to go. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This is the game-winning play.
So Vanderbilt.
On this field goal
That's time.
and it's good. He nailed it. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said,
No, I play college football.
I changed the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a
Not
lot
running
of
for you. I'm going to get on, bro. You chill.
leading up to this game, just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were
Everything on the line. You said best 2 out of 3. All I got to do is win 1. That's it. And when I win, you got to lose a cake. That's everything on the line. That's what y'all just betting. Oh, wow. Well, I'm just saying, bro. You said that. You hollered that out. We want to be in that all black. That black and them black and white. Please go different. Yeah, we in Georgia. Bulldog. Ain't here for to get beat up. Hey, he didn't say that I was bad, so still lost. He said we were playing for fun. Or what he said. So you lying? But, yeah, you said that. Let's just play for fun, bro. That's what you said. And then Kay said, if y'all gonna play, and he said the bet. I got echo, bro. I don't want to hear myself. I know. I don't know why my son keep doing that anyway.
The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Man, the defense did everything right here. Good coverage. Good job of knowing where the quarterback is, but they just couldn't quite keep him short of the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Physical run breaks through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback, whether he runs it in or throws. Make the right decision, found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Georgia 7, Ohio State 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. First down here for this offense. And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Eludes the run. It's a sack. They got him back at the 4-yard line. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
QB decides to keep it here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it deep. Catch made wide open way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick shovel pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
They'll run it to the right side. He's found some room with the 45. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. The short completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
2nd down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Ohio State 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Quick throw testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A forced down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Davis. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first one. With the score, Georgia 21, Ohio State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? It's complete on the crossing route. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's escaping the pocket now. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. It's a turnover. Breaks loose at the 45.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.
The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got his man in the open field. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense facing second and goal.
Let's go.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. Georgia, 35. Ohio State.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 98, set to kick off.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And a returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Off target and incomplete. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep here. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Here comes the shovel pass. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's got it. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. It's like one more play here before halftime. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Kick is up and no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Pressure is coming. He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia, 35. Ohio State, 21.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. The Buckeyes closer to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the comeback continues. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Handoff to the receiver on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up third down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt can give the opponents excellent field position.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter.
Georgia 42, Ohio State 35.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they'll set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Here's the option play. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's solid run. Good for 1st down yardage. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he can't escape. It's a sack to the defense. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls in the catch.
Pass on third down, caught by the tight end. Gain of 16. That's a first down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They go with a direct snap. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Davis. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Buckeyes, to claim the lead here in the final minute. They will try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from just inside the 25. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral it. But a great spot to start this drive. The offense starts with a short field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphreys. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for the passing game.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game.
And now they go for 2 in the possible win, and here comes the crowd noise. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. But they still need this crucial PAT to tie the game. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, to jump in front in OT.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Receiver makes the grab. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. He finds his man. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going 2nd when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And the point after is right down the middle.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. The Bulldogs will start the second overtime period on offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line.
Oh, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up. And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, that's a huge overtime interception. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.